So, it looks like Disney TVA has another hit cartoon on its hands. The Ghost and Molly McGee recently dropped the final version of its theme song, and I wanted to take this opportunity to talk about why I think this show is going to be so successful. There are so many good signs that show the confidence that Disney has in this project, and from what I've seen, it looks like they're setting up this show as their new Phineas and Ferb. Not Hamster and Gretel. But I digress. So, let's take a look at everything we know about the Ghost and Molly McGee.
The Ghost and Molly McGee!
So perhaps the most publicized part of the show is that there will be a musical number in every episode, just like Phineas and Ferb. While this wasn't the plan from the beginning, it came up during the development of the pilot, and Disney appears to be in full support of it. There's an album planned for release, and with Disney releasing the Amphibia EP for its most recent songs, I think Disney could be approaching this by releasing the songs from the series week by week as episodes air, which would be amazing and great for helping spread the word about the show, especially if the song clips dropped on the Disney Music Vivo channel as well. The theme song is a whole lot of fun, and if you haven't checked it out, make sure you also watch the song clips reel that they released a few months back. It really showcases the variety of genres and styles that the show will cover, and honestly, I can't wait. If Disney airs this weekly like most of their cartoons, that will mean 2 new songs a week, since the series is in 11-minute episodes. And just, yes. Yes.
We could start out with a super happy picnic at the park, then hit up the aquarium and watch them feed a shark. It's sunny, it's Saturday, let's go out and make this an awesome best friend day!
So, will the show have lore and overarching stories? According to co-creator Bill Motz, the episodes are largely self-contained, but there will be a larger story and plot points relating largely to Scratch and the ghost world he inhabits. See, apparently the ghost world has some rules that you have to follow, and Scratch being close friends with a human crosses some lines, especially as Molly has to keep her friendship with Scratch largely a secret from her closest friends. There's supposedly a 2-part episode that the crew put a lot of work into that touches on this, likely the mid-season finale, and it's a huge conflict for Molly throughout the show. However, we can tell from the theme song that Molly's family at least gets to know about Scratch. My guess is that this clip from the song reel is actually addressing part of that conflict.
Anyway, I was thinking tomorrow let's...
But she's loving and she's thoughtful, I can't bear to see her go.
Aw, maybe it's best if I send her a text.
Scratch! Get away from that phone, I don't want to lose her, I don't want to hurt her.
Molly, don't you see? Nobody wants to hurt her, but better her than me.
If you know me, you know I love shows with overarching stories, and while I think this series will lean far more into comedy than The Owl House or Amphibia, I would expect a Big City Greens vibe with a lot of special episodes and a loose overarching story, with big episodes like Chipocalypse Now every once in a while to touch on the bigger story arcs. Still, I feel like lore will play a larger part in this show than in Big City Greens just due to the presence of the supernatural elements and how they relate to the real world within the show. But yes, it's serialized. Also, do you think Scratch was like a person that died? Like the Abraham Lincoln ghost that we see? Will we get Scratch human life flashback episodes? The animation for the show will be done by Mercury Filmworks, who is also responsible for all of the beautifully animated Tangled the series, as well as the beautifully animated Hilda series. Basically, if it's animated by Mercury, it's gonna look good, and based off of the theme song, this show is no exception. The colors and style are amazing, and while I don't think every pose from the boards will translate perfectly to this style, it's gonna look gorgeous, smooth, and oh so colorful. The characters are difficult to judge just from the short clip we've gotten, but the dynamic that Scratch and Molly McGee have seems like a lot of fun, and a perfect way to explore many of the concepts that are important to tackle for younger viewers in a show like this. Plus, the clips we see of other characters in the song sequences would make this world seem incredibly vibrant and lifelike, and the dynamic between Molly and all the new people she meets in town seems exciting. Also, there's this one episode where Molly and Scratch make a bet, and Molly can only say yes to things all day because she's a positive person, and Scratch can only say no to things all day because he's a negative person, that will reveal that Molly doesn't like some things and Scratch does like some things, and it's gonna push the characters, and I don't know, I'm just excited for it. It seems like a lot of fun. There's just so much they can do with this premise, and I'm ecstatic to see where they'll take it. But please, Ghost of Molly McGee fandom, look at me now. I'm addressing you. You don't exist yet, but do not ship these characters. Please. So there you have it. That's most of what we know about the Ghost of Molly McGee. Oh, wait, I almost forgot. It comes out in October, later this year, debuting on the main Disney Channel. So that's where you'll be able to watch it. So be sure to tell me in the comments what you think about this show and if you'll be tuning in this October when it premieres. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you back in Dimension 1. Alright, so it's going to be a bit of a wait until October when we actually get to see the Ghost of Molly McGee. So in the meantime, Disney Channel just announced that the Owl House Season 2 will be airing in June, and I am really excited for this. I know I haven't covered the Owl House on my channel yet, but I do have videos on it planned, and those are going to be put into production much sooner than I expected because I'm very excited for Season 2. I also have a live stream planned for this Saturday with the True Colors debut, and if you check on Twitter, you can see the Amphibia campaign that we're using to try and trend the show while it airs, so make sure you check out my Twitter for that. In addition, there should be full videos about True Colors after it airs as well, so you can expect those. Thank you again so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day, afternoon, evening, or night.